Here's a little side-by-side with the custom I just did and the, whoops.
You're going to love this. Trust me.
Well, hey everyone, Wasting Money here. Today we're going to be turning this Kong Studios Goku Black into one of my favorite fits for Gohan. It's when Gohan, kind of is in the Great Saiyaman outfit in the Buu Saga, but he takes off, all the green to fight Deborah and just pretty much black spandex.
Nice.
So we're going to turn this Kong Studios 3.0 figure into that Gohan. So let's get into it. So in a previous video, I did a review on this figure, but since that review is already done, I figure why not, kind of take this guy apart and try to make that custom. So I think it will be a pretty simple one. Pretty much all we'll be needing is some white paint, but I'll kind of show you guys what I'll be doing. So in that video of this review, I kind of mentioned that I wanted to turn this into that, the Great Saiyaman kind of black spandex outfit for Gohan. I really wanted to make that, Gohan form when he fights Deborah in that kind of black spandex. In my opinion, I mean, that is his best fit by far. So SH Figuarts, Tamashii Nations, definitely recommend, making an official one like this. So we don't have to do this type of custom. But, I mean, I figured this body would be perfect. And I don't want to mess it up too much. But in this review as well, a lot of you guys had mentioned that the demoniacal fit was actually better than the Kong Studios. So let's just say if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll buy that demoniacal fit Goku Black just to replace this one that I'll be doing. But the reason I got the Kong Studios 3.0 Goku Black is because this kind of like his black gi actually comes off. So before this video, when I did the review, all the poses and everything you saw of this Goku Black, I did with this already ripped off. It was basically like glued in these positions. So it does leave some gaps there, unfortunately, but we do have a easy way to kind of fill that in. But for now, this should be a pretty easy custom. So whenever you take the torso off, this skirt just comes right off. And I actually had a Great Saiyaman bootleg. I kind of already took it apart. This is actually the official one. But go check that video out as well when I kind of, unveil the bootleg Great Saiyaman. I mean, it's a really great figure. But I wanted to use the legs and everything from that since I wouldn't have to do much customization there. So basically, I just pulled the legs off that bootleg. So we have those, the black legs with the, kind of like sand armor shoes there. And then we can also use, this is the official Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 head. I could use the bootleg one, but we'll, the Kong Studios neck peg is actually really large. So in the future, I'm going to switch that out. Actually, let's just do that now. I can switch out this neck peg here. So yeah, we took that off, and then I have a Kong Studios 2.0 Goku head, unfortunately, but it still should be fine. This way, I mean, we can just get the, Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 Gohan head on there. I mean, it just fits, really good. Some people are saying too, the 3.0 Gohan head from, I guess, the Gamma 1 pack would look really good, and I agree, just because that head, is 3.0 and quite a bit bigger as well. I mean, this head still looks good, don't get me wrong, although it doesn't have much neck, but he looked pretty bulky in this form anyways. So now that we got that down, I'll just kind of show you guys. So I'm taking off the arm here, and for the Goku Black, these little bands actually come off. So you can just kind of slide those off there, and then we can put this back on. And then it doesn't look...
Boggle.
His head just kind of popped off there, but let's get his arm back in, shall we? There we go. So it clicked in there nicely. And yeah, I mean, it looks kind of weird. I mean, I could use some sculpting clay and just kind of, make that a little bit more uh, flesh and everything. But if we still want to use this like Goku Black figure, we can definitely do that. And I mean, it doesn't look like terrible with the bicep like that. It does look a little bit off, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's not going to be a perfect custom. In the future, if you guys want, me to show you kind of like sculpting and painting a bit more, I've been trying to get better at that. I'm really not the best customizer. I mean, I leave that to some of the, like people that do that for a living, some of the professionals, customizers. But so let's just pop this arm back in now, and boom. So now we have those kind of like purple things off, and the arms, still look decent. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not perfect, right? But it's still gonna look pretty good. So yeah, so then we'll put his head back on there. And I mean, already it's looking pretty good, okay? So then for the legs, since these pants won't really do, what I found is that you can just take them off kind of here, so like that. And this portion actually fits the Great Saiyaman bootleg pretty well. You just got to use a bit of force putting these on. So let's just get these legs in real quick.
A few minutes later.
We may just want to like heat it up. Okay, there we go. I think we got the leg on this time. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, now it's on there. It looks kind of off. I mean, the 3.0 going into 2.0 legs is, a little bit bigger, but it should work, hopefully. So let's put the other leg on. And again, this isn't going to be perfect, but it's still going to look good enough for me. It's just kind of like a stand-in. I mean, I'm hoping whenever they get to the Boo Saga that they finally, actually make this figure. I think it would, be one of the best, in my opinion. All right, so now we finally got both of these in there. And then something that was kind of, messing with me too, since this is like pants and it should be the spandex, I mean, in the future, I may just want to fill in these lines or maybe sand them down even and just kind of repaint over this so that it's, all kind of one. But I mean, like I said, or like I keep saying, it's not going to be a perfect figure by any means, but it's still going to look really cool. So in order to kind of fill in that gap, I'm just using the belt from the Great Saiyaman. So his belt kind of, is like this. So whenever you take the torso off the legs of that bootleg, it kind of just goes in like that. So when we put this body on here, it should kind of, fill in that gap pretty nicely. So this way, you still get like your good mobility and everything, and then it kind of covers up that, thing there. And I mean, in the future and everything, like we can sand this down, or we could just get some sculpting clay and kind of fill that in too, just so it looks perfect. But for now, I mean, I kind of just wanted to show you guys this as like an easy custom that you can do. But basically all we need to do, I have some hands for Vegeta, the white hands. So we'll put those on. But first, I just want to paint this part. So, I mean, basically everything I've done thus far, I mean, you can put the legs for Goku Black. You can put these wrist things back on. You can even put, his like plastic gi and everything back on. So, I mean, the only way we're like really ruining the Goku Black figure doing it this way versus like, doing sanding and painting and everything. The only thing we're like actually ruining is this purple paint here. But I mean, you could just go back in and paint this purple, leave like a little white line if you want, the Goku Black figure. But again, like I mentioned, I mean, a lot of you guys said that the demoniacal fit Goku Black was actually better than this Kong Studios. So if this video gets to 1,000 likes before the next video, probably popping that one on Wednesday, but it may be sooner. So if we can get this video to 1,000 likes by then, I'll definitely buy that demoniacal fit Goku Black to kind of replace this one, and then we can actually, you know, do all the sculpting and everything with this figure and kind of ruin it a bit. But for now, you know, I just want to keep it intact. But yeah, I mean, the legs and everything still have, you know, great mobility, even being, you know, like the 2.0 on this 3.0 body. So, I mean, that's really good. It'll stand up fine and everything. Just kind of got to get the legs like that. So, I mean, it stands up and it looks good. I think for this part, this little black part, I may just paint that white as well. But for the paints, I have this Folk Art matte white paint. So we're just going to paint this sleeve, and it should be pretty easy. And then to seal it, we can use some Mod Podge, just kind of seal that there. So let's paint these, and then we can kind of complete the figure here. Well, all right, y'all. So we finished painting both of these kind of, I guess, gloves, you can call them. And then I have these white hands. I believe I got this one from a Vegeta. I'm not sure that I don't think the Great Saiyaman ones worked on this Kong Studio, but the ones with Vegeta seem to work really well. So yeah, just putting these fists on now to kind of complete this custom here. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I mean, like I said, it could definitely, you know, get some improvement there. This is kind of the full you know, Gohan in the kind of spandex black suit, if you will. But yeah, I mean, it still looks really good. I mean, improvements I would do is get the Super Saiyan 2 head from Gamma 1. That's a 3.0 head, and it has like a screaming face as well, because with this Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 head, we only get this look. So, I mean, he does look serious, and he does look really cool. Other improvements I would like to do is, you know, sculpt a little bit more of the bicep there, or just kind of shave this down so that it's even. I mean, it looks kind of rigid there, but it still doesn't look too bad. So, you know, I would improve that. And then instead of just putting this belt there from Great Saiyaman, I would, you know, try to sculpt something, maybe give him like that V taper there, and then either kind of put some clay in there, sculpting clay, to kind of, you know, smooth this out. Yeah, anyways, I mean, you know, again, let me know what you think in the comments. And if this video, as I mentioned, gets to 1,000 likes, I'll buy that demoniacal fit Goku Black to kind of replace this one that we used for the custom here. I mean, we still have the head and everything on that and the clothes, and we can basically put this all back into place. You know, just take these legs off again, you know, put all the clothes back on. Again, the only thing that would be different is the gloves. You know, we would have to paint those purple again if we wanted the full Goku Black look. But honestly, I like this figure a lot better. Also, here's a little side-by-side with the custom I just did and the
Boggle.
and the actual Great Saiyaman figure. So yeah, I mean, he looks really good in my opinion. Also wanted to thank you all for getting me to 18,000 subscribers. My goal is to get to 20,000 before the end of the year, and I actually started my channel kind of, you know, 1st of December in 2023. So it's almost been a year, and definitely just kind of want to, you know, round out the year with about 20,000 subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed with those notification bells on so that you know when I do upload. Give this video a like. Again, if this gets to 1,000 likes, I'll get that demoniacal fit Goku Black to kind of replace this one. But you can get this Goku Black. I'll put this video up there now, but you can get this from 5K Toys. I believe it's about 60 bucks. And then the demoniacal fit version of this is also on 5K Toys for for about, I think, like $35 or so USD. So pretty good value there. And then I got the bootleg for Great Saiyaman. Again, this is the official, not the bootleg. But we got the bootleg for the boots and everything for this figure off AliExpress. There's probably still some up there now. But yeah, you can get that for about $20, $25 off AliExpress. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.